So we had looked at this FizzBuzz algorithm in the past where if a number is divisible by 3 and 5, so the number modulo 3 is 0 and 5 is 0, it prints FizzBuzz. Otherwise, if it's just divisible by 3, it's going to print Fizz, and if it's just divisible by 5, it's going to print Buzz. Otherwise, it's going to print the number, and this should actually be my num. Okay? And this is great and all, but what if we want to make it a little bit more dynamic? Well, this would be a great way to turn this into a function. We want to keep this logic, but put it into a function, and we'll see why this is useful. So first, we're going to say def FizzBuzz, and you're going to put in an argument, okay? So we're going to say arg1, or you can name it whatever you want, okay? So let's say number 1, all right? Colon. We're going to take all this and indent it. So already, let's just put number actually. Already we've defined this function, but right now within the scope of this function, we want it to look at number, whatever is being sent to the function. So we're going to put number. All right, and let's copy and paste this. Okay. And what this is saying is we're going to give this function, FizzBuzz, a number, okay? And if that number that we send to the function is divisible by 3 and divisible by 5, it's going to print FizzBuzz. Otherwise, if it's just 3, it'll print Fizz, 5, Buzz. Otherwise, it's going to print the number. But let's turn this into a return, okay? If we were to return FizzBuzz and then return Fizz, and then return Buzz, and then return number. Okay? So now it's not just going to print it. We can actually save that value if we wanted to use it for anything else. Okay? So let's get rid of my num, and we've just turned FizzBuzz into a function. So we can say my result equals FizzBuzz of 15. If we print my result, we get FizzBuzz, okay? So let's say we wanted to see if two numbers have the same result, right? So we'll say my other result equals FizzBuzz of 30. So let's print my result and my other results, and both of them are FizzBuzz. So now we've taken this code and we can call it multiple times. So creating functions makes it a lot easier to organize your code because you can call these functions multiple times and it organizes all your code in one area. Okay? So we can see in this situation now, if we were to just do my result equals my other result, it's true, right? Because they're both returning FizzBuzz, okay? So this is really good to know when you're creating code because you want to organize your code, and if you need to repeat yourself, you don't want to have to type all the code again. You just want to create one piece of code and then call that piece of code whenever you want to, and that's where functions come in handy. All right?